Mr. Hadrian, I will explain to you, but you will try to understand me because my English is not much.
You are very clear and understandable, sir.
Okay, you can understand
me. Your English is very good.
Just when you talk to me the simple way, then I can understand you.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
You have been involved in court
Yes.
in lawsuits for many years.
Yes, over 24 years.
And the judges say that maybe enough is enough, that you shouldn't be able to do this anymore.
Yes, they don't hear the case, which is a public importance and also national importance, and it is for the safety of community, society, and it is that kind of rule in that kind of rule which they have to see that kind of case because it's public importance, and they just want to get rid of that crimes, and they are just saying file is closed and that's it, and plus they block my and my family human rights also. We cannot after 24 years a trailer full of evidence shows the serious crimes against humanity going on, and they are hiding. Also they are blocking us not to go to further human rights. The Supreme Court of Canada, it is a last court in the Canada. They're not supposed to do that kind of serious crimes against humanity and destroy the Canadians. That is first degree murder when they do it, something like that. And in that 34093 file number, it's so many in every way 100% evidences shows that the matter is 100%, and it is a crime. A lot of crimes committed by justice officials in the high officials committing these crimes, and they are blocking us from the courts. One matter, it's only one matter from injury from the motor vehicle accident.
Well, that's the thing. It seemed. How does this all relate to the motor accident in 1998? I think. Right? Yes. You had a car crash in Toronto.
Yes, it is just injury from motor vehicle accident. It's not my fault at all, and they didn't.
What was the injury?
Injury in the 34093 manifest shows all the specialist doctors and rapports.
I mean, like what part of your body?
Is over 24 years matters. Always something change, so it is not easy to explain. Like I have urological problem, I have a back problem, I have so many kind of problems. It's not easy to explain on the telephone. Those because
so it's not a specific thing like I lost an arm or I lost an eye or something.
Yeah, Mr. Hadrian, is this kind of matters. The justice, they can solve that, they can review and judge that from the originated beginning. The judges justice system, they only want to judge the cases from the middle, from the end, which cannot. They don't want to know where the crimes against humanity come from where, who are the one create the the crimes. They just trying to judge them from the middle, which they cannot judge from the middle.
But what I don't understand is how you get from a car accident to a crime against humanity. Like, whoa.
Yeah, because okay, I will explain to you that. I will explain to you that too. From the injury from motor vehicle accident, this after accident happened, these lawyers, justice system, supposed to help to the wounded people for how I can say get better. You see that some English words I forgot them. To get better and make them ready to go like work, back to work. But this justice system, when I wounded and I was bad position, they didn't help me to get better in the sensitive critical time, and they in financial problem they was not paying my no foul disability benefits in proper way after they cut complete, and make my family, all my kids, my family in a very bad position, very frustrated, depressed. My wife got sick. We got I got with 3 kids. They kicked me from the court. Plus, they don't pay me my disability, no fault disability benefits. Plus, they took me to the court. I was late for rent. It's a long time, no money, no? And they in the court, they kicked me out. I had 3 infant kids. My last baby born in the 7 months after injury from motor vehicle accident. Before motor vehicle accident, I was working full time. My wife, she was everything okay.
What did you do? What was your employment?
I was a carpet installer. Yeah, and is no any problem before then injury from motor vehicle accident. Then I had evicted. Sometimes I was homeless after I evicted 3 infant kids, and my wife got sick, psychological problem, and I haven't get my family to put into the right track, in order to put everything in the well position. They push me around and around. My lawyers sold out to the insurance companies. My lawyers, they was not doing their own proper just secure my income in order to get
like your original you won the case, but you were only awarded like $34,000 or something, correct?
No, that
and that wasn't enough, is it?
That's the case is 100%. How they can is $34,000 is not enough. Is not only that problem, and after everybody sending me bill. I had a high-class lawyer, Jack Futterman, and Futterman was my lawyer.
I'm sorry, after everyone sent you a bill? Sorry, what happened?
After that, the lawyers sending me bills. They won that much, so much money. The other lawyers won money. The other lawyers, the doctors won money. is something like justice system is criminal organization. I was in deep. I have no money. My life destroyed. My kids has been destroyed. And, you can see my kids now is just they show false picture. That they show wrong picture, false imagine. Is not the way they show. They pay me $34,000. They didn't pay me $34,000. They pay not even 1 cent, and still they are sending me bills. Lawyers, the one need so many thousands and thousands, the other one 1,000 and the other one and the doctors, and after that I had only one chance to win, to get compensated. At least enough to put my family in the right track. My 3 kids got all of them some kind of a psychological problem. Doctors, they don't know. They don't care. They don't know.
Who was in the car at the time of the car accident?
Pardon me?
Who was in the car at the time of the accident? It was you were driving. Who was there? Mr. Hatrin. Who is the car accident and who was the car accident? I am the boss. I was the boss at the home. Okay, I was the man looking after house. So I have 3 kids. When your husband is pregnant and having 2 child, 3 child, do you accept your wife will help you? You go with common sense. You telling me that who is in the car and who is not in the you are asking wrong question. You have to judge the case from the beginning with no, I'm just wondering for the
Yeah, I was in the car. I was the man I injured, but when you have 3 infant kids and they don't help you, you cannot work. You cannot work because you have you have injury and you cannot work. You cannot do the right job as before, and you need help. In the critical time, the justice system, they have to help you in the right time, in the critical time, to get better and not get worse and not to affect your family. This position had affect my family, my 3 infant kids, and my kids now. If you don't look to the wrong picture and false image, and you look my kids, look 3 of my kids is a justice system doing.
Now you used to, in your complaints against the lawyers, you sued them. And what happened to that? Did you lost that suit eventually?
They always blocking me. They are working as a team, as a criminal organization. That's why the one matter. Why 1 meter injury from motor vehicle accident can be 100 over 120 meter, because always they blocking me, they blocking my human right, they blocking my fundamental rights. I couldn't get compensation. My kids, they are in a very terrible position. So plus they use agent for bad faith to block and suit their own position. How you can win? How they win court? They never win court. They just doing fraudulently, conspiratorially, arranging the judges to the court and they are giving false fraud judgment. It's not judgment. I am the winner. When you review my case and see the evidence, the people, they don't see evidence. They just hear something.
You've been representing yourself since.
Because they block me. They block my lawyers. They block my lawyers. Every lawyer I hire, they stop my lawyers. They block my lawyers. Then what I can do? I don't know enough English. They prevent me. When I was in the accident time, I applied to the school to learn English. I never go and learn English because they are always giving me trouble. One of my kids, I trained it to make court matters because they block me. So we are struggling with court orders. If you don't have a lawyer, what you can do? Every lawyer you hire, you can see how many lawyers, so many lawyers I hire, then they stop doing. When they see that is something wrong in that matter, because Mr. Photorman, he was not working honest way.
He used to stand outside his office with a megaphone and try and alert other people to your problems there. Is that true?
In the court?
No, outside their law firm. At St. Clair, I think it was.
Well,
sidewalk,
I protest.
To sort of flag for other people the problems you're having.
I protest a lot of places. So many places I protest, and I have 100% evidences. I'm not only blaming. Don't forget that. I'm not only blaming the Jack Photorman. It's not only Jack Photorman.
Yeah.
This is just a system problem. The human can make mistake. Jack Photorman, if he make mistake, he makes something wrong. He was too close to the insurance companies, just what they call people, they work together, and he sold that over, they work together and make big mistake. How about the other judges? How about the other courts, all the courts? How about the other lawyers? How about the other courts right to the end?
Well, you've also, it seems to expand. You've also had to sue, you felt you've had to sue Toronto Police Services Board?
Because they block me. They use the police forces also to block me, to damage my kids, beat my kids, going to assassinate us. They are assassinating us. They are shooting my kids. They use the police force. Police force as a what this police force come from? Why they are blocking us from the police? From the police force,
like, and you're also suing Peel Police. What did Peel Police and Toronto Police do to you, sir?
Can you speak slowly one more time, Sammy? Say one more time what you said.
Oh, my understanding is you've sued the Peel Regional Police and Toronto Regional Police, Toronto Police Service. I'm just wondering what you say they did to you.
Because you see that evidences, courts first they ask evidences. You have evidences, but I have to get evidences because they took it unlawful my evidence from me, the police. That's why.
They took your evidence from you.
From Brampton Court.
Pardon me?
Brampton Court police.
So, I'm sorry, I'm missing that key word there.
See, my memory is not so good. I cannot remember that exactly. I have to review my files. I cannot remember exactly to tell you, but as I remember, is a Brampton Police took at my micro tape, which I was taking evidence. What do you think I'm?
Like a videotape.
Yes.
So you were taking videotape.
Audio evidence tape.
Okay.
But Mr. Haters.
And also the Ministry of Community and Social Services.
Yeah, Mr. Hayton is a so many kind of evidences, you cannot only tag one or two. Is a many evidences. They are providing fraud, false trial transcripts. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. Is no. They cannot dispute the evidence. The evidence is there. Fraud trial transcripts, fraud medical reports. It's not one time. False statements. This matter goes all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada. Is not the first time. Goes to the Supreme Court.
You've been involved in, my understanding is like over 100 court proceedings. Is that the case?
Is 120 court matters, and all these come from one.
124.
Over 120, as I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot remember everything to tell you exactly. I tell you that.
No. But many. It'd be very difficult to remember them all.
24 years matter, but how I trust and what I trust, I have right to publish it because this justice system, they give me no any chance. They should be fair. They should be humanitarian and compensate my family damages, whatever. And there is 100, is not less than 100%. I give them evidence, and they have the evidences. And still, I was still after 100 evidences. Still, I was supplementary providing to the Supreme Court evidence. But is Supreme Court of Canada, how come they deprive the people and deprive the community, or deprive the victims, destroying, crippling the young generation? That is crimes against humanity. This evidence is on the table. It's not far away, and the Supreme Court. What kind of right the Supreme Court has to prevent, block the community rights and minority rights, not to get the human right, not to even apply to the human right? We have these all evidences. They just try to fool the Supreme Court of Canada, trying to fool the society. We have 100% evidences. They are doing all this. They hide. They just they are mastermind, very professional, mastermind, technical, doing and showing false picture. This is all going on. But and I already give them so many kind of chance. We send all to the parties, the other sides, letters, and we ask them, we allowed settlement. You can offer us settlement. All of we sent them letter. No one trying to compensate us. Not 1 cent. Plus, they are handedly communicate together, and they doing conspiracy, conspire against us. What kind of smart justice is that? Or government of Canada, what is that name? Mr. Government of Canada, Mr. Harper. He pointed the judges who they was giving order from our matter in the Court of Appeal. The same judges doing crimes, they are appointing them to the higher courts. When we go to higher courts, then they see our case and they judge their own crime. That's not really fair. It's something like a Supreme Court. They should understand that what is our problem, where this originated come from. We have a case or we don't have a case. From what is the beginning originated process. This is not is a so big something to judge this. This is even you give to the kids, they go to the elementary school and they read all these documents and the originated documents. They can judge all this. Doctors describe.
At the end of the day, the courts say, well, you know, the case was decided, you won, the jury awarded this amount of money, and that's just case closed. That's the way the courts work. I mean, why after 24 years?
That's false. No.
Do you ever not?
No. Just
think of giving up?
What you're talking is false. Okay. The jury decided and decided. It's not that jury decided. Jury has been fraudulently, conspiratorially arranged. Jack Futterman and Futterman, they went and talked to the judge. They talked to the judge. They arranged set bet for bad faith. They arranged the trial. And also I see the Jack Futterman. He was waiting to talk to the judge, the Justice Sommer, judge. In what was the time? That time I think it was 95. I have no paper with me. I tell you that I may tell you some wrong things. Then you can see the right time. The Jack Futterman he went to then talked to judge. They arranged they have prearranged the jury, and the jury from all jury, only one they changed from all jury, and the court was complete prearranged, and all these documents, all these evidences, we already sent to the we provide to the Supreme Court of Canada. Court was set up from Jack Futterman and their conspirators. That's why they didn't pay, they didn't compensate us the humanitarian, the money as they pay for other people. One of the reasons they did that is a lot of reason. A lot of reason. As I explained to you, is sold to the insurance companies, not working honest. They are trying to make business from the disadvantaged people, from the wounded people, make business, stealing the taxpayers. Even I already sent to the Supreme Court of Canada. They are stealing the taxpayers. They are stealing the federal government. The federal I sent them the evidences. They are stealing the federal government.
Okay, but I mean, you've got nowhere in 24 years.
Okay, then I didn't finish.
Why not? You know, do you ever feel like giving up and you know, wondering if you can
I didn't finish that. What I was talking to you.
I apologize.
Yeah, Mr. Haytrin, I respect you. You are talking the way I can understand you. Okay. Yeah. I respect your position and I respect the way you're talking to me. Okay. One more reason not to compensate me, and I have not. That's not absolutely nothing my fault. Okay. The Jack Futterman and his position, his supporters, they was racist to the German doctor. What I have to do with German doctor? Who I am and what I have to do with German doctor, and what I have to do with the Holocaust, what happened and 6 million Jews died. Who I am, and they are there to judge my disability. No foul disability, fouls to compensate my disability, to compensate my kids, my family got destroyed. They are not in the court to be racist, prearrange the court because Jack Futterman and his supporters, they was racist to do. This is one of the problem. Is not all. They racist at the court because I didn't get compensated. They set up the court because they was racist to German doctor. German doctor.
That you had called to testify, or?
Yes, the one who go testify because Jack Futterman got off of the records. Reason of that, he got argument with me about that German doctor, Dr. Kusch, I remember his name, Dr. Klaus Kusch. Yeah. He was racist to Dr. Klaus Kusch. He was, and that was the main problem. He got argument and he got out of the record. He left the case. It was a close to trial, and then after underhandedly he go and he prearranged the court with Justice Sommer, and Justice Sommer is he was if you read all these transcripts, you got my letter, right?
No, I just have the court decisions. So,
okay.
And
okay.
a couple of filings.
I'm
not sure which letter you're talking about. There's many, as you know, there's many files and papers.
Okay.
So I'm not sure which letter you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay. They prearranged prearranged the court with Justice Sommer, and they did that conspiratorially, fraudulently. Court and also they prearranged, plus Justice Sommer influenced the jury, and the Justice Sommer, in order not to understand, they know that I don't have English, but in case I may understand something, and they put me all the way to the back of the big room, all the way to the end, not to hear, not to understand what they are doing, and without my lawyer.
Okay, this led to the motion that you should be able to sit at the counsel table.
No, right to the end of the room.
No, but I'm saying, you wanted to sit with the counsel at the
of course, I should sit with my interpreter.
And this was when you had
Arkiris and Martin Georgian.
Yes.
They didn't claim my kids because Jack Futterman did wrong beginning, and they follow his model. Mr. Jack Futterman did something wrong. The others should control. The Arkiris also, the Georgian also, they didn't claim my kids. Even I got letter from them. They will do it. They will claim my kids, my family. They didn't. And all the other lawyers I retained the other lawyers. They take first my case. Oh, you have good case. They take a case. After that, Mr. Jack Futterman, his supporters, they block my lawyers, and then I end up without lawyer until now. You tell me that if you are in my position and your whole life destroyed, severely affect your kids, family. What you do? And they block you. You cannot go always. They block you in every way. You cannot go. You cannot appeal. They block you not to appeal. You appeal 120 meters, 120 meters, and they never being humanitarian and say that this family is this victim family. We have to compensate them because they have 100% evidences, and there is not only 100% evidence, in every way 100% evidences. We have to compensate them. Whatever whose foul is from the beginning, the trial official, never mind my evidences, I record them, and I have a very severe, very big evidences, but is only to review the justice system transcripts, go to the examination of discovery, go to the Justice Sommer trial transcript, go to the Solicitor's Act matter on the Jack Futterman, go to the Solicitor Act matter on the again Jack Futterman appeal, and go before trial. They Mr. Hawker, opposing side lawyer, Mr. Hawker, discovery of examination, my older son, who is back and forth always in the jail, my older son. This damage is not only to me and to my family, it's all to all society, Canadians. Where are my kids if they don't? If they have a problem, they are crippled. They have a problem. I have a problem. This is like public importance. Is something.
Now my question still stands. I mean, I think most people probably would have given up. After 24 years.
I cannot give up. I never will give up, and I will fight right to the end, because I believe that is my case. I won the case. They didn't pay me. I believe that this is public importance. This is crimes against humanity. This is crippling the society. And I believe that this Canada justice system, they not supposed to follow one because is Jewish and high authoritative and did wrong. They not supposed to follow all the same model and go out of the track and go fraud and crimes right to the end to the Supreme Court, and then back and then go again to the Supreme Court. And this is a justice system foul. I cannot say is only Jack Futterman foul is justice system foul. Justice system in this case is that kind of case is only Supreme Court of Canada can solve this case. But Supreme Court of Canada, they don't solve plus they broke us. They don't solve this case.
But they don't what, sorry?
They broke us also because after they know that after 24 years full of trailer documents to send to the Human Rights International Court of Geneva, it's a very big deal, and they have for bad faith agents in the human rights
Okay, but can you...
to block you, and they just say that file is closed and they send you the files back because I have those evidence too. They do that, and they did that from other matters also. So I have those all evidences.
Okay.
But
now the judge in the three judges in the recent decision also took issue. I mean, you mentioned some of this in this. They said that you had included offensive anti-Semitic language, anti-Jewish language in your filing. I'm just wondering about your response to what the judges say about that. I mean,
this is what you're talking about, anti-Semitism. I'm not anti-Semitism. I love the Jewish people, and I'm not after Jewish people. And Jewish people is my lovers. So I'm not anti-Semitism. I'm only the evidence is come from the lawyers. Lawyers create all this, and lawyers doing all this, and they are doing opposite something. How I can be anti-Semitism? They can show me. They can show me evidence.
well, I mean,
I can show evidence.
the court said
They are anti-Semitism. I can show evidence. They are anti-Semitism. When you go read all these transcripts, you see, I'm not telling you the other evidences I got. I got lots of evidences. It's so long time
you talk about
I'm not publishing for just because I'm dreaming. I'm not dreaming and publishing. I have the evidences. I have the evidences, but I'm not referring you to my evidences. I'm referring you to the other officials' evidences. You go and review the discovery or examination, review the Justice Somers, as I remember, 95 transcripts, review the Solicitor Acts, Futterman and Futterman, again also Solicitor Acts appeal. All these cause the crimes they committed all the way and right to the end, and what is about says they are racist to German doctor.
Right.
Yes, they was racist to German doctor. When you read and when you find out the Justice Sommer, how Justice Sommer, who is Justice Sommer? He's not. Justice Sommer is only judge there. He saw me one time. How he can talk in that position? In that position, he doesn't know me. Who talked to him about me?
From the start, I mean, apparently you talk about you allege a high authoritative Jewish conspiracy in your case.
Yeah,
and
yes,
the
because
judge took offense at that.
Yes.
I'm just wondering.
Yes, I allege high authoritative Jewish conspiracy. I didn't allege Jewish conspiracy. I said high authoritative because these crimes originated from high authoritative Jewish, what is that name? Jack Futterman and Futterman and his supporters, and this never correct, and when all the lawyers right to the end, the courts right to the end, and they never correct. When I said is a Jewish conspiracy, they don't compensate me in over 20 years, 22 years, and then I say Jewish conspiracy. Yes, it is Jewish conspiracy because this beginning originated from high authoritative Jewish, and they took it his model, the other Jewish people and their supporters, and go all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada, and they don't correct this. Why they don't correct? They believe that they don't love their own kids, and they want their own kids' family to be destroyed like that. Why they are doing this to the innocent people, disabled people, and they are destroying the infant kids. My infant kids, the one of them was 7 months old. They live with mom, sick mom. 3 years after we got evicted, 3 months live with what is that? After mom left with psychology problem, the house, my 3 kids around 3 years they live with sick mom, and I was not able to help. And then this matter in the court, in the Justice Sommer court, they did the same crimes. They follow up. So they follow up each other crimes, and this case come in this position. Do you think, Mr. Hadrian, I am happy doing this? Do you think that I am happy? No, I'm not happy, but I have to. I have no other choice. They broke all my fundamental legal rights, my human rights. How I'm going to go to international courts, and they have a forbid faith agents there, and I have these evidences. They have forbid faith agents, and they are doing the crimes and suit their own courts matters, and create false order, false fraud judgments. I think is only what I publishing. I am telling to the society is only Supreme Court of Canada can solve this problem.
Sure.
I think that outside no one can not solve. It's a Supreme Court of Canada.
But each time, I guess my question is now is each time you have one of these, aren't you given asked to pay the legal costs of the others, and I mean, isn't this costing you a lot, if not financially, but certainly in your time and your spirit?
Mr. Hayes, what you told me, I understand nothing. Slow talk, sure. And don't tell too much thing. Tell me one by one, then I understand. I can understand you. Like speak like street people, because I didn't go to school. Yes, go ahead. Hello?